Okay, so here's our little pancake frog, or toad. Look at his tiny feet, and I don't know, there's gonna be syrup going down, and I changed his mouth to a little cute one. I did not film this because sometimes for sketching I really need to focus, I guess. But I want 3 more, and maybe we'll expand to something else, but everything is inspired kinda of like fall foods, so we will do waffles next. Yay, let's go. Hey guys, as you probably saw from the intro, we will be drawing cute little toads today. Also, before I forget, we will be trying these nice Ohuhu markers today as well, and they actually sent me the sketchbook that apparently is bleed proof, so that the paint doesn't go to the next page, so we will be testing that out and see if it's true or not. And I also have a code for you guys, so if you want to get 10% off of any items from Ohuhu, you can check the code below, and yeah, let's draw some cute frogs. So I had a bit of a rough week, so that's why I decided to just draw something silly for this week. I was gonna try and draw the third and final piece from, I guess, the series of the sketchbook spread with the sharks and whales. I'm thinking of doing manta rays, but yeah, we will see in the future what I decide. I wasn't really up for it, I didn't feel like it, and to comfort myself, I decided to just draw some nice foods, but of course I had to do it in a silly way. And this time I decided to integrate toads and try some new foods that I haven't drawn, I think. So this first one is a pancake toad. I really wanted to draw pancakes, so I decided to just go for it. And I really like him. I don't know if you like him. Let me know which one you like the most of all of these guys, but I think pancake one is my favorite. He's just so derpy. Also, it doesn't really make sense, because if he would jump all the pancakes, would they be separate, or is he like one big pancake clump? I don't know. Let me know what you think would be more sensible in this situation. But yeah. So I really wanted to do kind of fall foods, but not really, just some warm, nice foods that I thought I like eating when it's a bit colder outside, and pancakes are definitely one of the foods I would eat. So yes, we had to have a pancake toad. This is the first time I am trying this paper out, and the first thing I noticed is when I'm putting colors on, it makes the paper wet. And before you say anything, I know that's the thing, but in a way that, for example, the lightest color seemed very dark, but it's just when you apply it, obviously, because it will dry out in its actual color. But it just surprised me how dark it was, because my other sketchbook doesn't really have that. But again, it's fine because it just goes to its normal color when it dries up, so that was fine. That's just like a side note because I was a little surprised, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't bleed through, and I think in the video I show it somewhere, but it doesn't bleed through, which is nice. But I do wish they had like a version where it's basically like their other Ohu sketchbooks. I don't know, maybe they do, but I got the spiral one, and I don't like spirals because I like my sketchbook spreads to continue on the other page, so I couldn't really do it with this one. But the nice thing about this one is that you can rip off the page very nicely, and so I think I'm gonna do that for the next ones. We have moved on to the waffle frog, or toads. I don't know, do they say more like frogs or toads? I'm saying toads. Another food I love is waffles, and I had to include a waffle frog. I basically couldn't decide on how I would do this waffle frog, but I made that his whole body is surrounded by those gaps, the QB gaps things. I don't know how to call them, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I was at the start thinking of just doing the back, but then it wouldn't be as interesting, I think. I just made the belly lighter. So another thing that I noticed is that the paint dries off slower, which is totally fine because I really like the effect of moving it almost like watercolors. So sometimes there will be textures of, I guess, like a bleeding, drying thing, which is when I'm applying darker colors and I'm not really waiting for them to dry up that much. So sometimes there's like a watercolory effect, but I like that, and I have that in my other sketchbooks sometimes as well, so it's not a big deal for me. But if you want like a very smooth layer, then you should definitely wait for it to dry a bit longer, but that's totally fine for me. So for this guy, I decided to add just a regular waffle on top of it, just to fill in the space, because I realized my two frogs were a little too big to add a third one. I could have added a third one, but I really didn't want to put it there. I don't know why. I don't remember why. But anyways, we have this waffle, and it was nice practice to figure out on this waffle what I could do for the toad. So that was kind of nice. So this waffle kind of made me think of, okay, I could make a waffle lily pad and a butter frog on top of it. So that's on the other page, and I don't know, I thought it might be super cute. Here I just checked if markers bled through because I forgot to put the in-between thing that they give with the markers. I always put it for my other sketchbook since that one bleeds through, and sometimes I go very heavy with the layers and it might get to the other page, so I have to put it. But I guess for this one you don't even have to put it under, so that's nice, because I'm forgetful and I could have ruined the next page. But thankfully we didn't, so yay! I was going for a very yellow undertone because I noticed that whenever I do pastry, animals, foods, if I go with something that's not really warm, it doesn't give the same effect and it feels a bit fake in a way. Not that this is real, but it doesn't have the warmth and the nice food kind of feel if I do it with some cold tones, light colors, even though it's just a base, but it always matters. So for this one I really went with like a very light yellow, and then over that one with more of a yellowy tone, and then I started building up with some browns. So this 104, I think, marker set was perfect for this because I used to have a 48 marker set from them and I didn't really have enough colors to work with to make pastry things. Like I had enough, but this had way more variety, so I really liked it. We have moved on to this pie frog that originally had a mouth and had eyes, but it was kind of weird. I tried to make it work. I don't know if you can see the eyes a little bit through here. And I also tried a new pencil. I will link it below. So this pencil is really nice, but it also, I can't really erase it fully like with my other ones, which is fine. I don't mind that. I removed the eyes and I really like how weird looking this one is, but also how cute in a way it is. Just imagine if it's like a bite-sized frog jumping your way, but it's a pie. Would you eat it? Would you pick it up and eat it? I don't know. I tried to make it look delicious because obviously it's food. We want it to look delicious because we eat with our eyes first. But would you eat a pie that has frog legs? I wanted this pie to be like a cherry-filled pie. So that's why we have all the reds in there. I think this toad turned out nicer than I thought, I guess. I know I said my favorite is the pancake one, and I think it is, but I can't really tell which one would be my second favorite, because the waffle one is cute, but also the pie one is cute, so I need like a poll where we can decide which one is cuter. Also, I really want to make some stickers from this pie frog. I think it would be cute to just, I don't know, put it on a notebook, and then people could be like, well, what is that? And you say it's a pie frog or toad. Again, I don't know. Is it a toad or a frog? Here is the butter frog, and I think I could have done a better job with the butter frog. Also, you can see here how the paper really changes this light yellowy color to a grayish one because of the wetness, I guess, that the paper keeps, but it turns out lighter. You will see it more when I'm done. But yeah, I think I could have done this little frog a little better, but he's just there, he's chilling on this waffle lily pad, and I think it's super cute, and I could draw more waffles because it's super satisfying to see them evolve. I don't know how to explain it, just all the layers. You know, you put the first layer and I'm just thinking like, okay, is this gonna work? But it works. I don't know how. Also, I forgot to mention that I am going over with the Artex acrylic markers as well, just for some details or some highlights, so that I could add the extra pop of colors. This one was a really fun spread to do, and I might even like it more than the crab ones, but I don't know, maybe it's just me because I like frogs and I like waffles and pancakes, but I don't know, I think it's super cute. This is why I need your opinion, because I don't know what is better and which one you liked the most. I don't know if there is a waffle emoji, but there should be a pancake emoji, right? So if you're for the waffle guy, add a waffle emoji, or the pie. Is there a pie emoji? I don't know. But if there are emojis for these guys, let me know, and then we will see who is winning and who deserves to be a sticker in the future. I don't know, it almost feels like I'm setting up trials here. I'm going crazy. This week has been rough, so that's why I'm kind of going crazy here. So yeah. Another thing for my Patreon people, this month for September we will have some cute pumpkin inspired cats. So I did a poll and the pumpkin inspired, something inspired thing won, so I decided to do cats, a little bit of a redesign for an old cat I made way back. I think it turned out well, so I will have that this week out as well, and I will try to make the October things already so that in the future I can also make stickers. So I will have a sticker tier, so if I ever decide to do more toads, they will also be there on Patreon. I really hope you enjoyed this week's video. Let me know what kind of foods I should draw next, and I will see you next time. Bye!